everybody, my name is Puppetine from I Love Puppets, here on I Love Puppets, today to discuss the best show on the CW. The best show on the CW, it might be the best show on television right now. It is called Superman and Lois. We are on episode 9, I believe, and this is, well, it's all coming to a head. See, there is a lot of shows on the CW that we go through. But I have to always insist that this is the best show. And we'll see if my co-host agrees. Entering... Super Froggy!
How's it going?
How are you today, Froggy?
I am doing great. I'm doing super duper.
Super. Have you seen today's episode of Superman and Lois?
I was there.
You were there. You were in the thing.
Yeah, didn't you see me?
No, I didn't notice you. Where were you?
I was just moving fast in the blink of an eye.
I see. You were probably flying when Superman was.
I mean, I was there in the fortress, and everything, and then I saw them come in, and I saw him coughing, and then I saw the lasers. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, I just hope they don't realize that I ate their popcorn.
Oh, well, we have to make sure that they do not find out.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was a guy over there.
Guy over where?
Right there.
Oh, well. I think it's time to do a recap and explain exactly what happens in this episode. Because we are finally done with John Henry Irons. He is gone. And this episode, we focus again on Morgan Edge. And Lois is trying to crack the case. She comes to the conclusion that how they are doing this, how they are changing people, is they are taking them and putting them in a machine and putting a Kryptonian subconscious in the human bodies.
Yeah, kind of like there was a show with Kate Foster. It was called The First Wave. Went from 1998 to 2001 on the sci-fi show where aliens were transferring their conscience into humans because their planet was dying.
I never heard of it.
And then there's this thing called The Fifth Wave, that movie, same thing. And now they do it here because people forget, unless you're smart like me.
I like the plot, honestly, of what they're doing here. This is very special. Real Dr. Venkman, he was sometimes my co-host early days before the frog just came in, and I don't know what happened to Venkman, but he's still commenting, so we know he's around. It is time. I know it's a day late, Venkman, but I want to tell you a very happy birthday. I think we need to sing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Venkman. Happy birthday to
you. Be thankful you don't live in this zoo.
Smells like a monkey, too.
And you look like one, too.
You just rhymed 2 with 2. You went too far.
No, I didn't go too far. I didn't go far enough.
And, I hope you enjoyed your happy birthday song. Tillium says that you go to the lily pad of fortitude. Is that true?
Well, it's not really fortitude. It's more like solitude because I just don't like my family. The one giant family. But eventually I'll go to the lily pad of the sky. Wait, what's that?
That will be a very sad day. But getting back to the review, we are talking about Superman and Lois. They are trying to figure out what's going on with Morgan Edge. They pretty much come to the consistency of what they're doing, and they're just figuring out how to stop it. Sarah has a recital, or her talent show, but sadly, Jordan is not able to play the piano for her and save the day like last time. Why, you might ask? Well, because in 2 episodes ago, when Clark breathed in the kryptonite mist, he got
kryptonite fart, basically.
And he passed it on to Jordan.
Kryptonite 19.
Yep, Crypto 19. That's right.
Yep. Yep.
So he is having very bad sneezing. And what is the sneezing doing? Chew! And it's ice in his hands.
Ice,
Frozen
ice,
hands.
baby.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Yep.
But you see, he's not able to help. He runs away and gets his dad's help, which is understandable. Superman's not having a good time either because he is being bruised by bullets. He's not getting pierced by them, but whenever he was getting shot by some criminals in I believe
He took a shotgun to the face.
yeah, and it knocked him out for a second. But this guy came up with a gun afterwards and just kept shooting him like an idiot and woke him up. He deserved what he got. But this leads them to go into the Fortress of Solitude. And what they have to do to save Jordan because his lungs are freezing up, they have to give him basically a heat treatment, and they have to expose him to extreme heat. While that's going on, General Lane is there. It's Jordan, not Jonathan. Jonathan doesn't seem to have powers yet. But while that's going on, General Lane is there, and Lois isn't happy because obviously he is kind of responsible for Clark getting sick. Because he authorized the creation of the synthetic kryptonite gas, and that leads them to where they are now. Maranya, I'm sorry. The person who played the piano was Jordan, not Jonathan. Yes, you could tell by the very curly hair. But after the recital, people in the audience, a mother who has her daughter performing right at that moment, stands up and walks away. And so follows another man.
Emily?
Yes, Emily is her name.
Yes.
And who else but Kevin? Is that his name?
I don't know. He's basically Sarah's father.
Yeah. Lana's husband. Yeah. Follows him out and saying that, I'll go stop him. He doesn't. They end up going to the Kent farm, and they're trying to attack Lois. Because Morgan Edge is going to, he says, we're going to attack the one that Superman protects. And it doesn't absolutely go well. General Lane ends up saving the day after Lois and him had a very serious conversation where she said she didn't want to see him anymore. But this heroic act changes her mind at the end of the episode. And Clark comes home just in time with a healed Jordan. And the people, all three that were possessed by Kryptonians, leave. They go as soon as Superman arrives. Understandably so. I'd be frightened if Superman was after me too. But that's not where this ends. Why, you might ask? Because we get a little insight because Kevin says that he blacked out. He doesn't remember what happened. I'm trying to be a better person, and I thought everything was okay until I just blacked out tonight. I don't know what happened. I woke up in a field. So he doesn't remember it because he was being replaced by a Kryptonian at the time. But the real big moment is at the end of this episode. Lois's warning signal to Superman goes off, and he's standing right by Lois. So he knows that Lois isn't calling him. It's Edge. And so Superman flies, and we get to see Morgan Edge, and he reveals he's not from this world at all. He arrived much like Clark did. He too is a Kryptonian, and he doesn't say the name, but I'm pretty sure they mean to imply that he is in fact Zod.
Well, the thing is that he didn't arrive from a different planet. No, his conscience is someone else in Morgan Edge's body.
Yeah.
Because the conscience was apparently arrived when all the other kryptonite arrived with Clark, so that he just went into this body, I guess.
Yep, and Zod's back. We already knew what Zod looked like from Supergirl, but that was before.
You know what I think it is? I think Morgan Edge was mining into this, virtually looking into this, and then Morgan Edge got possessed.
I think so. I think so. It's a really good episode. There are some real heartwarming moments. The one with Jordan and Clark after he goes through the heat treatment. It honestly almost had me tearing up a little bit. Little puppet tears. You ever see those? Yeah. It's really heartwarming.
I've seen tears, not tears.
Oh, tears. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope I don't have any tears. But
I don't see any down there.
Get your eyes up here. Up here. That's right. Stop. Alrighty. Getting right back to it.
What is that?
I just love this show. I really do.
That's weird.
And you know, I really do hope that it continues down this path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the best show on the CW. I am insistent upon that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm just excited for next week because we finally get to where this has all been heading to. Dragon Ball Talk. We are not spoiling Loki right now. We are going to go live with Loki later tonight because it premieres at 3 o'clock EST. So I'm going to watch it as soon as I can and then get straight to streaming here.
Because we're going to watch Loki and then Croaky because it's at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know you'll be tired, but I hope that you'll be here, Froggy.
I will try to. I hear that Zach guy is bringing us coffee.
Yes, I hear that Zach is going to be joining us as well. And I'm really excited to talk about it. But we will have to wait. And for now, I think it's time to wrap this up. We want to thank you so much for joining us. We really do love this show, and we're going to keep reviewing it and recapping it, of course. For the people who haven't watched it yet, you really should be, because this is the best superhero show going on right now. And we just, I can't wait for next week. So, until then, we want to thank you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. Let us know what you think of Superman and Lois. And we will see you later tonight for Loki. Speaking...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just hop on the like button. Hit it.
That's right. Later tonight, we will see you for Loki. And we want to thank you so much for joining us right now. We will see you next time. And bye!